Alright, welcome back to the SuperCoach Nuff channel. In this video, we're going to review round 13 of SuperCoach NBL and look forward to round 14. So, producing this video a little bit earlier in the week than usual, but I guess over the next couple of days, we've got BBL, FPL, NFL videos to come. So I thought, well, this one was fairly well squared off. We could get it out of the way, for lack of a better term. But a good week again for us. We're making a late season surge here with 399 points, which is good enough for 281st in the round. So, couple of great ranks for the week. And we've pushed inside the top 10%. So we're now up to 2,100. So I guess from here, the next little goal is to try and sneak inside the top 2,000. If we have a look at the team and how it went, so we had McCall from the Taipans with 66 and Wiley with 26. So I guess that trade didn't really work out for us. We could have played Lamb and got an extra, 5 points, I suppose. Because he would have got 18. Actually, I don't know if my maths is right. It might just be 5 more points. No, it'd be, yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to have a proper look at it. But yeah, Lamb with 36 was solid. Krislovic was 7. That's fine. He's cheap. Just making up the numbers. Our centers were awesome. Menenga continues to smash it with a 59. And Humphreys blew it up with 70. So a nice little earn there from him. We captained Miller, who got 70 as well. So I guess, made the right choice to captaincy. Just realised we could have swapped them around for an extra 11 points, but that's fine. Armstrong with a 24. Again, probably outscored by Adams on the bench. So I guess these sort of big gun hitters, we can probably just lock them in, even if they have a single game in any given week. So we might sort of take that lesson moving forward. And McDaniel with a 21 as well. So um, just having a quick look. So it looks like we've got Melbourne and Sydney on the double this week. So just having a quick look. We've really only got Adams. So I might just swap him into the captaincy slot for the time being. Keep Miller on the field. And we'll keep Lamb. So I guess this gives us a bit of an indication in terms of our trade options. So actually I might push Humphrey in as well. And then I'm thinking, well, we'll try to access as much money as we can with Menenga and Wiley. But then we need to filter by team. So we'll have a look at the options from Sydney and Melbourne. Excuse me, got a hair somehow in there. But just having a quick look through. You got Travers, probably seems to be the number one option. I'll just go up by average. So Luau Coel, probably high scoring in terms of the average. So that's something we need to consider too. And DJ Hogg. Alright, so just looking at the money we've got available, 630. Can't quite afford both. Would have to consider someone like a Goulding perhaps, or Valentine or Galloway potentially. What if we have a look if there's any other guards? There's Dellavedova. Okay, so maybe we'll just have a look based on form. 3 round average. So it's pointing to the Melbourne players. I'm not sure if that's just because they've had double game weeks or not. I know average is based on all the games. 3 round average, I think, is based on the round score, which can include doubles. Um, so I guess either way, if we look at our squad, we've already got a decent starting 5. So might be worthwhile trying to, spend all of this money the best we can. So if we go with Travers, that gives us 285. And then we are stuck with a centre. We don't have a lot of flexibility, which is, I think, pretty rare for this season. I've always had some sort of flexibility through the centre and forward line. So I guess if we do go with the centre option, then what does that give us? It'd have to be someone like a Valentine or Galloway. Uh, just quickly cancel the trade and see what moves have been made early. So Valentine and Hogg, okay, might follow the crowd a little bit perhaps. I guess Sydney with the two home games is nice too, so it probably does make sense. So we will go Wiley and Menenga. Oh, we still can't do that because we don't have another centre. So if we go by Sydney, so it looks like maybe Jordan Hunter is the starting centre for Sydney. So I think just based on average, we have to go with Hogg. And then we bring Melbourne into it as well. Okay, so which way do we go here? Or I guess given the form, do we maybe keep Menenga in? Mm. Oh yeah, because whichever way we go, it we could start them. So I guess take our pick really. If we wanted to get to say Luell in the centres, 309. So Humphreys is just out of reach. So I guess it's one of these big hitters. Don't know. Not really feeling it, particularly if we can go someone like McDaniel out and upgrade to Valentine. I think something like that actually probably feels good. Let's go with that. So, couple. Well, actually, maybe we should also have a look at what's going on around 15. Yeah, so Sydney got another double, so that's nice. Melbourne's only got a single. So I do like these trades even more now. So we'll get them into the starting lineups. Hogg for what's a close call there? Or do we want to start Miller? Not over Lamb, I guess would be the only question. We do have the dual position flexibility to make it happen, but uh, don't know. Maybe we'll just leave that as is. I think. Oh wait. Oh, so no, that's next week. I was about to say New Zealand have a double, but that's a week away. So yeah, Cairns travelling down to Tassie, so maybe the Cairns boys can have a week on the bench. Lamb playing at home is nice. All right, so I guess in terms of then the captaincy, I think that's pretty well nailed it. Adams being the highest averaging, but Hogg's been good too. Um, I guess we could potentially go the little pot option, switch it around because his average isn't being that bad. He might be the more informed player, perhaps. Don't really know. just purely going off numbers. So we'll have a look at the league anyway, how it went. Round 13. So the Nuffs, here we go. Oh, so I ended up beating Miami's. So there's a bit of an upset there. How did I manage to pull that off? Maybe Menenga. Oh, so it looks like it was pretty close. I can't quite work out. I guess maybe Lamb over Clinton got me a few extra points. McDaniel over White. So I guess, yeah, the bench sort of just dragging. It's at 10, 20. So it's pretty tight throughout. Slightly better captaincy call, I suppose, was nice too. We basically had the opposite of each other. Yeah, so I guess one where just those little individual matchups sort of went my way this week. So absolutely will take that. Can see I'm up into third now as well, which is nice. I guess a low scoring affair here. Maybe we've lost a couple of competitors now, but that's fine. The ball handlers getting a win over Woozy's 5. So went with Miller as well as captain. Nice. Humphreys, yep, he was a good get. Starting him, I'm pretty sure I had him on the bench. Kel, the third. Who's this lad? I've never heard of him before. Trey Kel. Looks like he goes alright. Don't know how he hasn't popped up on the radar before now, but good stuff. Pretty handy sort of score there. So yeah, that definitely made the difference in that one, I think. And Andrew getting the win over Cameron. So Miller's captain, I think, was the. I guess Wiley's captain was maybe the downfall for the one-eyed eagle. He had Miller, had McCall, went with a bit of a pod captain, didn't quite work out. So there we go. So if we have a look at the league, I'll see that was after round 13. So, I mean, Paul and Andrew still carving up with 9-2 records. And I guess the four of us that are probably still hanging in by the look of it. I think there's two spots in the final, so it's anyone's from here. Just have a look overall too. Yep, so I guess that makes sense. Paul and Andrew in the top 500 essentially, and yeah, the rest of us doing our best. Good to see. All right, but we'll wrap the video up there anyway. So as always, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to get them below the video. If you enjoy the NBL content, remember give the videos a like, subscribe for all of the fantasy content we've got going at the moment. And other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.